Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's Adrian, bro. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to both of them on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
What is Crawford gonna do before? He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yo. I don't even want to say nothing. Right now, I just want to know, waiting on my co-hosts to come in here, man. Tell me who y'all thought won tonight. Please, comment section. I need y'all tonight. I need you tonight. I don't know what to say right now. Tell me who y'all thought won the fight. Talk to me, man. Talk to me, comment section. I need to hear from y'all. Please tell me who y'all thought won the fight tonight. I'm all over the place. You know what I mean? I don't know what I just watched. Really, man. I'm going to be honest. I wait till everybody else come in. Tell me what y'all think tonight, man. Please, comment section, talk to me. Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. This is the post-fight for Devin Haney and Lomachenko. You thought it was a draw? I honestly thought it was a draw, but I think Dad put a lot of rounds in the bag with them body shots. Okay. I'm just going to let everybody chime in. But aside from the draw, I thought Loma got him. I'm waiting on Charlie right now. I know Charlie is probably over the top with emotions right now because he's, Loma is his guy. I was nervous for Haney. I think a lot of people was nervous tonight, man. I gotta share this. I gotta get the live out here. I ain't even put my links out like I used to. Talk to me in the comment section. I need y'all tonight. Who do you think won this fight? Talk to me in the comment section. Talk to me. I need to hear from y'all tonight. I'm gonna send you the link in a minute, Chuck, but I need to hear from the comment section tonight. God, I'm feeding off y'all tonight. I don't know what. All right, let me just put it out there. I'm gonna put my 2 cents out there. The fight I watched, I thought both fighters left a little bit of meat on the bone, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Devin Haney left the fight in the balance too much. He wasn't putting them away. He was landing the body shots. He was landing the shots. He was landing the clear shots. But as the fight went on, man, after this though, I don't know if Haney got the skills to be Shakur. We're gonna wait to get to that. We're gonna wait to get to that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people right now. It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of emotions right now. I got to get this link out. It's a lot of emotions right now because, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I need y'all. I'm boxing the DC. Where y'all at? I'm getting the link to y'all right now. I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm lost. I truly am lost right now. What did I just watch? You know what I'm saying? What did I just watch? Uh-oh. Loma got robbed. Who am I to argue with that? I would not have been mad if it was a draw. In a fight like that, you gotta get a winner. You gotta pick a winner, cuz. You know what I mean? You gotta pick a winner. And that's the thing about it, man. Like I say, I agree. I mean, for those that It's either Loma won or it's a draw. And I don't like doing that draw. So to me, yeah, Loma did enough, especially in the later rounds when he was putting the press on it. But Dev could have been more aggressive in the last 3 rounds. Yeah. I agree. I mean, listen, it's a lot. All right. One thing he got to work on, regardless. I mean, he got the dub now. He got the dub. They gave him the dub. But so one thing he got to work on, y'all. You got to clean up the rounds. You got to clean up the fight. He's got to clean the fight up because you don't have when you don't have a sustained offense. You land in a shot here, then you hold it. You land in a shot here. You got to sustain your offense better than that because the guys like Shakur and Tank are not going to let you get away with a performance like this. You know what I'm saying? They're just not. You know what I mean? So he got the dub tonight, but like I said, for those that believe Lomachenko won, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at you at all. Boxing the DC is coming to you now. Boxing the DC, I'm coming to you now. Talk to me, y'all. I need to hear from y'all. Flat out, who you tell me won? Who you think won? Who y'all think won the fight? Talk to me. Talk to me. Who y'all think won this fight tonight? Because I didn't want this. Couple times I thought Loma was going to stop him. I ain't see nobody on the verge of really getting stopped. I just know it could have got crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in my boys. Talk to me, though. Talk to me. I'm going to put the link in the comment section, too. I need to know who y'all thought won this fight, man. I need to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending this to just about everybody, man. Talk to me. Who y'all thought won the fight? Loma landed the cleaner shots. They both was landing clean shots, but he had the more coming down the stretch. He was landing the cleaner, more effective punches, and that's where it got tilted. Let me hear what I know. I know it's a battle royal going on Clubhouse right now. Let me hear what they say.
Has Thomas spoken? No, he didn't. After that dumbass prediction,
Haney ain't like that. Taking Shakur would murder him. Frank Martin beats him too. No comment. I knew that was coming tonight. I no comment. Oh, Coach Sean coming in hot. Oh, nah, Sean, come on, Sean.
I'm in the car, man. I got the link, but I was out.
Okay, hold on.
I'm almost at the crib, though. I'm like 4 minutes away.
All right. Do me a favor. When you get the light and it ain't so much noise, come right back. I need to hear from you. Send the link to Sibby too. I need Sibby in here tonight too. Charlie, I sent you the link. Let's go, right. Charlie.
All right.
We've had 2 top level 135 fights in the Lance Front. Fans should be happy that we witnessed 2 4 skilled ring warriors. Congrats to Haney and Tank and Garcia and Loma. Okay. James. What's up, Coach Ron Sims in the build? James, tell me who you thought won the fight. Coach, I'm dying to hear what you got to say, Coach.
Wow.
Talk to me, Coach. What did you just watch?
Oh, I thought it was a great fight. I thought that myself, I thought it probably should have. I think Loma edged it out. Could have been a draw. I don't think it definitely wasn't no 116, 112. I thought it was. A lot of people thought that. I think people thought they forgot who Loma was. That's what I think. I think a lot of people forgot Loma is Loma.
Okay. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Oh man,
Hey,
I know.
you know what I wanted. You know, I've said this before. Whoever win, I want them to call out Shakur because that's obviously that he just got through fighting what they call an eliminator. Okay, I don't know if you saw him coming to the ring, and he basically said that his last fight they called him out, and then now he steps in the ring and they run out the ring. Let's see what's happening. Also, it seems like Devin is hinting at 140 according to his the interview.
It's a lot to be. Listen, we're gonna talk about that more. It's a lot to be desired. Charlie, I know you hot and heavy. Speak to me, Charlie. Let it all out right now, Charlie, because I know you got a lot to say. Come on, and I need you to fix that PTR if you're gonna stay behind that. Let's go. Come on, Charlie.
Man, you saying it. I ain't got to say too much. Man, hey, man. All I got to say, it was a good fight. Shout out to Devin. He won the fight. Man. Oh, man. Hey. I don't know what to say because I don't want to, because I don't want to make it seem like it, because Lomachenco is my guy. I don't want to make it seem like I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that.
Man, speak your mind right now. Your man just fought.
I think he won the fight. I did. I thought he won the fight.
Break the fight down. What did you see? Tell me what you saw. Stop all this.
He walked the bigger man down. He won the fight down the stretch. He landed the bigger effective punches. I mean, what else do you want? What else do you want? What do you want?
AKA.
Yeah.
I think that for some reason Devin could not see that straight left coming.
Man, he was punishing him.
He couldn't see it coming. It was clean. I mean, it was clean.
And Coach
and
Ron,
effective.
all night, Coach Ron, he was punishing him with it.
Well, actually, he wasn't doing it all night. He didn't do it until later. With the straight left, he stopped. Then when he added that right hook to it, that's when he rocked Devin. Okay, he rocked Devin, and I thought Devin threw some good body shots. I think his body shot should have been more straight rather than the uppercut, like the uppercut hook, whatever it was, because sometimes Loma could see it coming. He was blocking a lot of them. I'm not gonna say he blocked all of them because he did get hit with quite a few of them, but I think he knew it was coming, and you would see that elbow was always locked in, and so I think that Devin didn't change up. He kept to this, he didn't change up. I think he didn't switch gears, and that shows to me a lack of maturity.
In Devin defense, Devin had some good rounds, like the 4th round. He came back strong in the 12th round. He had some good rounds, and it was a lot of swing rounds. But down the stretch, come on, y'all. Come on, we got to be real. We got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
So what's your thoughts, AK?
I'm gonna be honest.
AK, be honest.
I mean, you come in here tiptoeing and tapping, man. Listen, all in all, man. Listen.
You see what Shakur said.
What did Shakur say? Don't just say I seen. Say it.
You ain't see what Shakur said.
Your mic sound low. Your mic sound low. I need you to come in.
Oh, I'm sending you the video right now.
Don't send me nothing. Just tell me what he said.
No. Because he said Loma won the fight. He got in the ring and said that.
Yeah, he said that Loma should be the undisputed champion. And Devin did not win that fight. He said
that's what
he
said.
won the more cleaner and more. He landed the more cleaner, effective shots.
Yeah, that's what he said. You see what Andre Ward said? Come on, man.
What Andre Ward said?
He said down the stretch, Loma won the fight. The last 4 rounds. Three of the last 4 rounds.
Frankie said
Three of the
Devin
last
was
4 rounds, he won 3 of the last 4 rounds.
Frankie said Devin was never hurt. That's not true. Devin got caught with a right hook. He do a lead left hand and follow with a hook.
That's not what he said. No, Frankie said Loma was never hurt.
Oh no, Loma wasn't hurt. No.
Frankie said Loma was never hurt.
What did you say? I ain't hear what you said yet.
Man, you still dilly-dallying, man. You still dilly-dallying, man. Listen, look, you come in here, you come in hot, you come in heavy. I told you.
We can't even see you, Charlie. What's going on, man? We can't even see you, man. What's going on?
At least put a PTR up. Like, put the picture up I sent you.
Hey, where Chuck at, man?
That's because I'm in a dark room. I'm in a place with
you want Chuck? Y'all want Chuck?
Watching the fight.
Yeah, call Chuck, man.
I'll send it to Chuck. I'll send it to Chuck. I got a couple more people hitting me up. I'm gonna send a link to them in a second. All right, the fight I watch. Smoke in the building. Smoke in the building. Smoke with me. Talk to me.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
How y'all fellas doing?
Nah, don't introduce yourself. Just tell us what you thought happened.
I thought that Devin had the whole entire first half. I believe that Loma had majority of the second half, and he lost. It was close. It was close like I thought it would have been close. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't count Loma out because at one point I thought that Loma was getting ready to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? But Devin prevailed and he did what he was supposed to do.
Man. Coach Sean.
What's up?
Hey, speak your mind. Y'all dudes. Everybody acting nice tonight. Come on, man. Let's get doing. Let's go.
Oh no, hey, I felt that Dev did do a good job. I still felt like Loma did enough to win the fight. It is what it is. But one thing is for sure that it's in their best interest not to stay at 135. Because Tank knocks him out, Shakur beats him bad.
I believe I'm with Coach Sean on that. And on another note, I think he need to I don't know what he got to do to stay at 135, but he need not to go to 140.
And he need
somebody
not to
like
135.
Somebody like Taylor, Regis, Antoine, they'll really hurt that boy.
Antoine definitely gonna hurt him.
Antoine, yeah, nah, that's 100% facts. They really gonna hurt that boy. He
all right, let's do this. Hey, Jim, my man, hey, James is consistent. He been saying that from day one. He say Tanks beats everybody at 135. But outside of that, who do y'all, everybody, comment section, talk to me. Who do y'all want to see Devin Haney fight next? Should they run it back? Did Loma do enough to get a rematch? Or do we just want to move on and keep the train going?
Oh, I wouldn't mind a rematch.
I don't want to see it again.
I want to see Devin and Shakur Tank. Get them. They gonna get them belts up off that boy.
Yeah.
AKA, we didn't get your take, AKA.
We sure didn't.
I thought Loma won the fight, man.
Yeah, be honest. I thought you would.
I thought Loma won the fight. I thought Devin was winning some of the early rounds, but I felt like Andre Ward was saying, it like a lot of rounds was incomplete. They both left some meat on the bones in some rounds, but it was like you land a body shot, you land a clear shot, and then all we get was we get a bunch of hugging and wrestling and tossing and turning. Like, what did we?
Yeah, cut that out, man. He was touching that boy up.
No, your man touched him up on the back half, but in the early part,
cut that out.
Did you ask me what? Did you? You know what? Now you got something to say. Now that I'm talking, but like I say, all in all, it was either Loma won or a draw. I didn't see no clear shot that Devin clearly won the fight. Now he did win some early rounds, but like I said, even some of those rounds was like, it was a lot of rounds that we sitting there like everybody was like, this fight is hard to score.
I agree. It was a lot.
But when it got clear, see what I'm saying is because the fight was so muddy in the early part, in the back half when it got clear, we saw who clearly was winning those rounds. That's why I say Devin won. I mean, I had Loma winning. What y'all think about that?
Hey, I'm just
I can
glad
agree
because
with
you know when I said Loma was gonna win, you know, y'all kind of gave me a little resistance. Y'all gave me a little resistance when I said
No.
and I
you know,
said,
hey, Coach.
and look, and
Hey,
I
Coach,
said,
I think Loma is the most hated fighter. I honestly do. You know what I'm saying?
Cut it out.
They hate Loma, man. I swear.
Cut it out.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, but I do feel that Loma deserved that win, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, shout out to Devin. I mean, I'm not gonna sit right here and say it wasn't a close fight. It was a close fight. I just feel like down the stretch, the championship rounds, Loma won. That's why I think he should have won the fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Devin, though, man.
Hey, you know what? I hear a lot of people, you know, making a statement that, oh yeah, plus as a champion, you got to take the. No, that's been thrown out more than 30 years ago. So stop using that excuse, you guys.
And more
When you
than
lose,
30
you lose.
times ago. Yeah. And more than 30 times ago, too, Ron. They just, you know, people want, listen, when it comes to them sayings and all that, first off, half of them don't understand it. And the other half, they just saying what somebody else say, man.
Nah, don't do my man like that, man. That's my man, Coach Talib. Don't do my man like that.
No. I'm talking about when Ron was saying about people saying to beat the champ, all that little saying. That's all. No, I ain't speaking directly about nobody. So, AK, can you say it one more time? Who you thought won?
That's all I want to hear, Coach.
I said it, man.
Hey,
what you said?
Hey, Coach.
Again.
No. Hey, Coach. That's all I want to hear. You hear me? One more time. Hey, cuz. Hey, big cuz. One more time for me, cuz.
All right, for everybody that didn't hear me, and I don't know why y'all want to keep saying it. Listen, if I was a judge on the scorecard, I would have gave the fight to the Vasily Lomachenko. Like I said, Devin Haney had his moments early, and he was looking good. How do you get booed in your hometown and say you won? He wasn't in his hometown, Steve's. He wasn't in his hometown. He was in Vegas. The fight was in Vegas. Devin
that's his hometown now.
That's where he resides. That's where he resides at now.
He just got there. We're not doing that, man.
He's been there since he's a little boy.
He's been there for years. He's been there for years. Don't stop that, cuz. You know I do. Come on. You know I do this.
Hey! Listen! Fix them AirPods, bro. Fix them AirPods.
I ain't even on AirPods. I'm in a room. I told you I'm somewhere where a lot of people was watching the fight. I had to go in the room.
Do y'all hear static or is it just me?
It feels like he's talking with bubbles. He's talking with bubbles coming out of his mouth.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this one more time, y'all. Last time, right, Frank, you was right.
No.
Hey, Talib, what's good? What's good, man? Listen. Y'all know, listen. I'm gonna say it again. To me, the first half of the fight, I'm gonna say it again. The first half of the fight, Devin was having his moments.
They just said that they got to cut you off, AK. They just said that they're gonna call the commission and contest the scoring.
They about to cut me off.
No, that they about to call the write the commission or talk to the commission about the scoring.
They can't say that quick. They can't say that.
They're not doing that.
Not that fast. The fighting.
They're not doing that, man.
The fighting.
You can always protest. Yes, you can.
Yo,
they're not reversing
no decision.
decision.
Off of what the announcer the lady just said.
They're not reversing that decision. Listen. When have you ever seen the decision get reversed after that's not gonna happen, man.
An hour within the fight, bro.
Hey.
Nah, ain't nobody put. That's not gonna. Listen. I'm gonna bust this down one more time. Again, to me, I thought the first half of the fight was muddy. It was a lot of fights. It was a lot of rounds that could have went either way. If you scored it either way, I'm not mad at you. But the back half of the fight, when it got clear, the man was landing combos, clear flush combos. Your man started to fade. We saw it. He's a great young talented fighter. But let's be clear about one thing, bro. He better do something to get some more tools in the shed because he got to add more to it for the other guys that he's looking to fight. Let's just be honest. What up, Show? No fight that close will ever get overturned. You right. My man Show said Loma got robbed. So listen. Now listen. As we look in our comment section, the number, I mean, you see more people saying, I mean, the overall consensus, Loma won the fight. Let's just be honest. Just be honest, man. Coach, talk to me.
You know what? I think it was close, but I think that there was like a minute left, and I think it was the 10th round when Loma. It looked like he rocked Devin pretty good. He caught him with that right hook, and Devin started falling. But then the last minute, Loma did nothing. He should have tried to end it, but he did nothing. He let that round go. It might have been 11th round. I can't remember, but he let that round. In the end, he really did nothing. But he had Devin in trouble. Maybe he got winded. I don't know.
Like I said, to me, both of them left meat on the bone. I wanted Devin. Look, man, sometimes you got to let your hands go, bro. I mean, all that, Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What he said?
No, I can't. We can't. He was hitting Loma with some good body shots, though. I mean,
Bill was coaching him like Teofimo dad at the end. Stick to the jab wasn't good enough feedback. Yeah, all those rights to the body made Lomachenko winded.
I don't know what he was looking at because 9th round, Deb had that mouth open in the corner, and his dad tried to block the camera out.
Hey,
you know what? It's so unfortunate that that I mean, I guess this is the way of the world, that people can be so biased for something that they can't be fair, and I think that is so. I mean, that is, I don't know. That's just how people are.
That's all I've been saying for the longest time, Coach. I swear. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Just be real. I mean, I know you wanted him to win the fight, but just watch the fight and like you commentating and say what you thought happened.
Man, but you come in here dilly-dally, man. This your time to unleash. This your time to unleash. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. This is my last time I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you can't cam up, you better put that picture that I sent you on your PTR, bro.
I got
so
you.
let's go.
But like I said, but listen, like I told you at first, it was a close fight. I'm not gonna take nothing away from Devin. It was a close fight, but I think Loma won the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's not me being biased. I'm a Loma fan. You know that out of all people. You know what I'm saying? I just think he won the fight, man. That's crazy, man.
Man, people gonna be up all night long talking about this, man.
That's crazy.
People gonna be up all night long, man. Listen, it's like listen, man. My IG board is lit. Listen to me, bro. My IG board is lit.
Man, you see the combinations he put that boy with, man. Turn him. I mean, it wasn't like vicious, but you seen it. You see what I'm saying? Say on the replay, you was like, yeah, he touching him. He touching him.
So, AKA, what do you think? What's next for Loma though? Is Loma's? I mean.
He's done now, man. He's done. He's done, and I'm a Loma fan. Good. He ain't gonna be able to get a fight now. You know what I'm saying? He's done. He's done. Yeah, and I'm a Loma fan. That's coming from a hardcore Loma fan.
Well, hold on. He said most of the combos Loma threw weren't effective or power blows.
Just gotta touch the glove, gotta touch in the scoring place.
That's
for
it.
for
You
the
see,
scoring
hey,
play.
you seen that head? You seen that head flying back?
Hey, did Devin throw any combos that was effective? I mean, I don't think Devin. I mean, I don't know. Did Devin throw any? You know, I mean, if
I
his
didn't
wasn't
see none.
effective,
Did you see
if
any
his
AK?
wasn't effective, what do you say about Devin's?
And you
Did
know,
you see any AK?
people felt like them shots to the body was like something that was hard. But if you don't have no power and you touching the man to the body, you ain't did nothing but touch the man to the body.
Hey,
When you go to the body, you gotta have something behind it.
hey, Coach Sean, when did
Huh?
Loma ever stop coming forward in the fight?
That's what I'm saying. Like
We got to be real. We got to be real about the fight, man.
Yeah, them body shots won't damage in Loma.
Yeah, he still kept coming.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Hold. Let's be clear. Let me speak to that real quick. Yes, the body shots was clear. We could clearly see them. They was clear. They was nice body shots. Yes, they was. But the only thing was, it was one punch at a time. One punch here, one punch there. Not saying you got to throw.
The only.
But you wasn't keeping. You never kept a sustained offense going. You know what I mean?
That was the only problem. It was one punch at a time. If you would have threw, that's the only problem with Devin.
Nobody said Devin didn't do nothing. I never said that. I said listen, here's the thing. The early part of the fight, Devin was landing some clear effective punches, and he was boxing beautifully. But his offense was never sustained. He'll land a punch here, land a punch there. There'll be a whole bunch of wrestling, Loma sneak a punch here. But what I'm saying is, when the fight got clear, the back half, nobody in here. If any one of y'all that's saying he won the fight, like y'all said, if you telling me that man won the second half of the fight, you lunch. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Also, Talib, according to punch stats, I don't really agree with him, but Loma threw 100 more punches than Devin did.
He said Loma punches with feather touches. Look back at it. I know one thing. I know what wasn't a feather touch was them punches in what round was that? 9th or 10th, where it looked like it hurt him. That wasn't. Look, man, I'm not. Listen, everybody here know I picked Devin Haney to win the fight. I'm not no Devin hater.
Hey, cuz
I'm not a Devin hater, bro. I wanted Devin to win tonight. I needed Devin to win tonight. I wanted him to win tonight.
You was a Lomachenko hater. You know that. I thought you was a hardcore Lomachenko hater. For you to say this means a lot, honestly.
The 12th round is what gave Haney the win. Loma won 7 rounds. The Haney's 5 playing the 7, but the judges should be ashamed of themselves. Tell you what I saw. Haney's corner didn't have a plan B or C. Bill Haney sound bad in that corner.
Hey, Steven, I agree with what you just said. I think it should have been 7-5, or maybe I can see if somebody made it a draw, but I thought Loma won 7 and Haney won 5. It was a good fight.
I'm going to boxing Twitter, y'all. I'm going to boxing Twitter. See? I'm going to box. Good God Almighty. It's 270 people in the Twitter spaces. Goodness. I want to see what they're talking about. Number one thing, listen, the number one person trending on Twitter right now is Vasily Lomachenko. That says all you need to know. That says everything you need to know. The number one name trending on Twitter right now is Vasily Lomachenko. That says all you need to know. I ain't got to say another word.
And you know what's even crazy about this fight? You know, a lot of time when people feel like somebody got cheated or robbed or whatever, you know, the people that said that the person was gonna win, a lot of time they stick to it. But with this, I done had a couple people, you, my pop, one of the guys I was watching it with was going for Lomachenko, and all three of y'all say that. I mean, was going for Haney, and all three of y'all said y'all felt Lomachenko should have won the fight.
Yeah, everybody, listen, everybody saw me. We got receipts that I picked Devin Haney to win the fight. We got receipts.
Yeah.
We got receipts.
Yeah. Hey, look, Sibby even said it could have went either way.
Hey, Sean, what you think before the fight? Remember, Shakur said that Haney's going to smash Lomachenko.
See?
Did you hear what he said after the fight?
See? Yeah, he said Lomachenko won the fight. Yeah. Loma should have got the decision, you know. For whatever reason he didn't, but hey.
Man, he was touching, man.
I know this though. I don't know who Devin gonna fight at 140, but he can't fight Tank or Shakur at 35. He might try Frank Martin or somebody. He better not go after them.
Matter of fact, Frank Martin just called him out the other day.
I think definitely be good as long as they don't get clipped. I think definitely be all right. I mean, because you got to remember, he was fighting Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, you saw look what Lomachenko was doing though. Tank say, if you don't got power, Ron can probably attest to this. Look, check it out. If you don't got power, and the person in the ring has no respect for you, and they got power, they coming for you. Tank is hard headed.
That's true.
If you ain't gonna give Tank nothing to
Showtime.
Stop him, he's gonna yeah, Abraham definitely. He's gonna clip Haney. And Shakur gonna just give him a clinic. It's gonna be a clinic.
Hey, AK, I don't know if you remember me saying, because you know he did look a lot bigger than Loma, but I had said something of kind of the fact that when you're at a certain level, weight doesn't matter as much.
Right.
Okay, it doesn't matter as much when you're at the top level. It doesn't matter as much. Yeah, it matters. It doesn't matter as much.
Hey, did I not say that, AK? And that's when everybody was saying, "Oh, Haney."
Y'all not gonna be playing with me like.
Nah, man, because everybody was like,
AK, brother.
Everybody was like, Haney is big and all that stuff. Man, I guess Lomachenko ain't gonna matter. I mean, it ain't gonna matter. Did I not say that? Did I not?
Hey, listen, man.
Did I not?
All right, listen. Okay, let's. I didn't expect this tonight. I really didn't. I did not expect this tonight. I thought we was gonna get a clean cut victory. Send the old man packing. You know what I mean? Send the old gentleman out to the pasture. I didn't expect this tonight. So I really didn't. I thought it was gonna be a much smoother transition. But let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of what people were saying this morning, a lot of stuff. I mean, we were on Clubhouse earlier today. I'm arguing people down that the stuff that they were saying wasn't accurate. And that man made me look like a fool tonight.
Hey, didn't I say, don't look at Lomachenko's last performance?
You did.
And think you're going to see that?
You got that off. You did that. Yeah. You did that.
Yeah, and what I say, that was just a layoff.
And I said you had a bad take. I apologize.
That was layoff in life. Like, he had a different type layoff. He had a layoff where he's stressing about his mama, his daddy, his family, because he got war going on at home. That's a different type. That's a stressful layoff.
Man, look, hey, cuz, you know I ain't got to say much. You already know. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, out of everybody, women going at this since he fought Gurry and Nicholas Walters. And
hold on.
Keep going.
Yeah, and Rick and we've been going at this for the longest, and man, I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Devin. It was a close fight, but I just edged Loma, man. I swear I do, man. It did hurt.
Hey,
All right,
hey,
let me say,
hey.
let me answer. Go, what you say, something, Coach?
Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say, I think Loma made 35 look pretty good.
Apostle, what's good, brother? What's up with
going on?
everybody?
What's
Let me
going on,
answer
bro?
this. 1 second. Let me answer this comment. When we say hurt, okay, no, was he wobble? Was he whatever? He got buzzed in what was it? Ninth? Was it the ninth or the 10th round?
It was the 10th round. He got
10th
buzzed,
round.
and that's
He buzzed
exactly
him.
what it
He
was.
does because
Buzz.
he buzzed. He listen. He felt that punch. He clearly felt that joint. You could see it. His whole aggression changed. So I'm saying he felt the joint. So I mean he wasn't. Nobody was viciously hurt, but yeah, he got buzzed.
Can we be real
Nah,
about
hey.
that? Can we be real quick? It's a difference between being buzzed and being punch drunk. If you've ever had liquor, if you've ever been in a bar, if you get a beer that's got 12%, 13%, 14%, you take that beer and you say, you know what? This was a little stronger than, your average cider. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. That man was not punch drunk. He wasn't. It just changed the trajectory of what it could have been, but it didn't change his outlook or anything of that. Like, he took the punch, bro. Like, let's be real. Haney got a good chin. Let's be real about the
What we
situation.
talking about right now, man?
You said
What
what,
we talking
Apostle?
about right now? What we talking about right now?
Nah, because I'm on Facebook right now. You sent me your link. Somebody else sent me their link. Everybody swearing to God that Haney lost. Everybody swearing that, if we not
You
on
thought
that
he won the
side,
fight. So give us your take on the fight. You thought Devin Haney won the
I'll
fight?
give you my take on the fight. I had Haney up 2 rounds before the final round, and then I gave Haney the final round. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right.
You asked my opinion, I gave you my opinion. Do I need to leave?
No.
Because I keep it real. I keep it real all day. My whole thing is this, and I'm talking to the Facebook enthusiasts that swear they're boxers and they swear they did this and they swear they did that.
Let me help you out with that. 2 of these guys in here are professional boxing coaches.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think there's an acumen here that I think we can all appreciate. I think we all come from.
So it ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't nothing casual. This is real.
I think we all come from a place where we speak with cool talking points. I think we all speak from a place of if it's not experience, it's from a place where we can all respect each other. I've talked to Apostle for a couple weeks now. We've never had no issues with what we talk about. It's always been a thing where I respect what Apostle says, whether I agree or not. So y'all 2 brothers, y'all 3 brothers, I'm gonna respect y'all because y'all apostles, man. I get that. This is what I'm gonna say about the whole thing. My issue with this fight is for the past 2 months, for the past 6 weeks, whatever. There's been a lot of people in my group chats and my symposiums or whatever it's been. They swore up and down Loma was going to kill this man. They said he was going to dog him. He was going to do this. He was going to do that. All that. They never gave Haney a chance. This is the perspective that I'm speaking from. Now that Haney has won, there's a lot of excuses from those people that said Haney never had a chance. And if any of y'all said Haney never had a chance, I've never heard that before. I don't think Apostles ever said Haney never had a chance. But you said what, Haney? What'd you say, Apostle?
Nothing.
Yeah. So my whole issue is there's a group of people that said Haney never had a chance, and then Haney walks away with the decision, and now they're all making excuses. So I just jumped in here from that perspective.
All right, let me say
Coach,
this.
Coach, I think you've been in a different space than what I've been in.
Oh, definitely,
Also,
100%.
okay,
I ain't heard
Coach, let me finish.
nobody say heaven.
Hey, let me finish, Coach, because you've been in a different space than I have been. Because if you could look all over the internet and you can see everybody's predictions, the pros, the other fighters. Hey, let me please finish. The other fighters, the coaches, everybody is saying that Haney is going to win. Okay, they're going to blow. He's going to blow him away. It's not even going to be close. This is what I've been hearing. But when I'm hearing this, I just want to see the fight. I want to see the fight, and I wanted to see whoever wins to call out Shakur. That's what I hope. But I've heard everybody saying that Haney's gonna murder him. He's an old man. He's too old. You see his last fight. He didn't. Ortiz really won the last fight. This is what I've heard. But I'm thinking in the back of my mind is people are forgetting who Loma is, and Loma showed people tonight who he is. And I think a lot of people are not being fair to themselves. Well, they're cheating for themselves because they call for Loma to lose. But Loma, I'm gonna tell you, Loma won that fight, man. I'm telling you, Loma won that fight. And I would have been satisfied if they would have called it a draw. But to tell the truth, Loma won that fight.
Listen,
Hey, you know what,
They
brother?
robbed that
I'm gonna
guy.
be real, brother. I respect what you're saying. I think me and Apostle have spoke about this only 2 times. We've only spoke about this fight 2 times. Both times that we spoke about this, I've given Loma his props. I've given Haney his props. I'll be the first to say I don't have an issue if someone with a boxing acumen or a boxing background says whoever won or whatever the case may be based on how they feel about it. My issue is a casual fair weather fan who's only watched 2 rounds come in and say that they felt that Loma won because they already thought that Loma was going to win this before this. And you are absolutely right, Coach Ron. I believe that's Coach Ron that has spoke. You're absolutely right. We're in 2 different spaces because I'm in a space on Facebook with 6,000 people, and I swear 5,998 of them have not watched boxing because they sound like complete idiots when they talk about it.
We're gonna get you away
it's
from
my
that
fault
group.
for coming in here and not reading the room. That's my bad.
We're gonna get you away from that room. We're gonna put you in the boxing the DC group. We're gonna you know, and everybody that's here right now, y'all already know where we're going when we leave here. When we leave here, we go in the clubhouse. I don't know why I'm going to clubhouse because I really don't feel like listening to this rhetoric tonight. I'm pretty.
Yeah. Hey, you
Soon as I
don't
went
even go
in,
to, don't even
they
go to
got
Clubhouse
on.
because they're calling people names. The people are very upset in Clubhouse. They're calling people names and cursing people out. Because somebody felt that Loma won and they're
I knew it was gonna be gridlock tonight, man.
it's crazy.
It's gonna get bad tonight, Apostle. It's gonna get bad, bro.
Listen, boxer fan. That's why I hate these type of fights. Now I'm gonna say something that's real. Listen, man. A lot of y'all really didn't want that boy. I didn't want Loma to win. I didn't. I said clearly, and Sean, did I not say this yesterday? I said, listen, I don't care when Haney lose, not this one. Not this one. I don't care what he do, not this one. I did not want that moment. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to be honest. I picked Devin Haney to win this fight. I wanted Devin Haney to win this fight. I wanted Devin Haney to go out there, shoot, shine him, show off a little bit. We talk a little bit. I was willing to listen to the people talk, but that's not what I saw.
Thank you, cuz. Thank you.
He know that. My man Charlie know it. He know it.
Because I call you a Lomachenco hater all day, every day. You know, I call you that all the time. We argue all the time, baby. We argue.
Can I ask you a question, Apostle?
Go ahead, ask the question.
And I'm gonna ask all y'all this: did y'all want Haney to win because if Loma would have won, y'all knew that Tank would have destroyed him in the first 6 rounds, or is this something else?
No. We wanted, listen, the way things are heading, right? Boxing is starting to pick up. We got a lot of big fights on the horizon. Coming into this fight tonight, both of these fighters knew what's at stake for the future. And they fought that way. What you saw was a high-level boxing match. So some of the stuff that we're complaining about, the lack of action, is just you got 2 skilled boxers in the ring. 2 skilled boxers, they both making each other miss. They both neither one of them trying to overcommit to get caught. We seen all that. But like I said, but for me, all of that made the fight muddy in the first half. You know what I'm saying? So unless you telling me you saw Devin Haney win the first 6 5-1, something on that nature. The back half of that fight, what I saw Vasily Lomachenko clearly dominate the second half of the fight.
Okay, I respect what you're saying, Apostle. I didn't have Haney winning 5-1. When I first walked in here, I said I had Haney up 2 before the final round. That's what I said. That's the only thing I said. I think it was a close fight. I think there were only about 2 or 3 rounds that could have really separated the distance. So when I saw the end result, I wasn't mad at the end result. And the reason I wasn't mad at the end result is because, Apostle, I think I think we had this conversation before where I kind of said, no matter what happens at the end of this fight, I was in my hotel that night. We was doing the joint with Jay podcast, all them. I was in my hotel in Philly. That was on a Monday, and I said, when this fight is over, Loma is set up for some fights for the future, the same way that Haney is set up for some fights for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this fight kind of like it set the precedence for the future. And I think we all are in agreement with that. And if we're not, I'm cool with that. But I think Loma still, he's not done. He still got fights at 135. I think he got fights at he probably got fights at 130. I think Haney got some fights set up. Shakur clearly wants that boy. He clearly wants that boy. And Tank is sitting back. He gonna do his 90 days. And when Tank come out, whatever he say in front of the public, they're gonna make that shit 12 times brighter than what it is. I'm cool with this fight. Whoever won, I'm glad with the output. I'm glad with the punching. I'm glad with all that. I really enjoyed this fight tonight. That's what I'm gonna say.
Right. In other news, before I get everybody out of here, because we're not gonna keep y'all here too long. In other news today, in women's boxing today, we had a shocking upset. Chantel pulled it off against Katie Taylor. And listen, I ain't gonna lie, it was convincing too. And it was convincing. I know the scorecards was kind of, because they was in Ireland. Man, she was piecing. Listen, man, listen. They both came in the ring with cornrows. When Katie Taylor left the ring, she didn't have no more cornrows left. I ain't never seen nobody beat nobody out their hairdo, man. I ain't never seen that before. I mean, she changed her hairstyle during the fight. I ain't never seen that before.
She a boxer and a cosmetologist.
You see that though? They coach in my line. She beat her out of her cornrows. She beat her out of her cornrows. Sean, she came in the ring with cornrows, left her hair but straight. I'm not lying.
I missed it, man. I missed it.
What'd you think of that fight, Coach? Did you get a chance to catch it?
No, I didn't get a chance. I caught the very end of it. I was like, man, because you know the basketball game was on. I was watching 3 things at the same time, man.
Now, okay, since you brought that up, hey, Laker fans, word on the street is they looking for a janitor.
It's over.
That's what I'm saying. They paging the janitor.
It's not gonna be a sweep. It's not.
We know. I mean, look, they tried to rob him tonight.
They tried,
They tried to rob.
They might try harder. Game 4, LeBron, AD, they gonna have phenomenal games.
Might as well.
Listen,
it's not gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep. I'm telling y'all, go
that's
to
fine,
Vegas.
That's fine. We know.
We
know. Listen. We know by next. What is it? The next time they play is Monday. We know by next Thursday the series is over. We know that much.
We're gonna go on that podcast. It's gonna be a couple people that's not gonna be talking. They're gonna be a little shook up. Listen.
That was bad tonight, Coach.
It was
bad.
That was bad. It was bad.
The calls was horrid. You had Joker was in foul trouble the whole game.
Dang.
The whole game. And then they was out there, Joan, with the mini squad, and they couldn't stop them. Them boys got to drop them 3. Goodness. All right, I'm gonna move on for that. Katie Taylor got upset today. We had the knockout of the year early on tonight's card. Nicholas Ali Walsh had a split draw.
Hey, AK.
What do you think about that fight?
AK, who was the guy that came on?
Donnell Boone, bro. That's Donnell Boone.
Hey, what I call you?
I didn't remember. That's why I was like,
that's Donnell Boone, bro. You know who Donnell Boone is. That's Donnell Boone.
Hey, what I call you and say earlier, AK? I said, man, we got to get him on here.
He said he couldn't make it tonight. Him and Flack couldn't make it tonight.
Because he said his boy was going to beat him.
That's what I said. Didn't I say that, AK? I said,
hey, listen. I text him. I text him early in the fight. I said, right now, it look like you call good money. Because he was busting Ali Walsh up in the first part of the fight. But then Ali Walsh showed he had a little bit of grit. He showed he had some grit. He started running his numbers. I think both of them kind of left some meat on the bone. Tonight was the night of the, I don't know, type fights. It was some iffy fights. Do y'all agree? I heard a lot of people complaining about the stoppage of Nakathila, the stoppage of the fight in the second round. Do y'all agree with that stoppage?
What? Was it no 8 count or something for that fight?
Okay, for everybody to keep saying this, and I'm shocked at y'all. They don't do standing 8 counts anymore.
No, that's not true.
When the last time you seen one?
They even announced on the one in the beginning of the fight of the one that
when the last time you seen one?
Stopped, they announced in the beginning that it was that there was standing 8 counts. Before
when the last
fight,
time you seen
announced it?
When the last time you seen that?
But the thing is, the standing 8 count is for the referee to observe the fighter.
I don't like no standing 8 count, to be honest.
But still, it's for the referee to observe the fighter. And
Can we be?
They should have gave him an 8 count so that he can observe the fighter.
Can we be real? And when AK said, when the last time you seen a standing 8 count, can we be real that the standing 8 count has been abolished for quite some time? Can we be honest about that?
Nah, because I don't.
I'm about to tell you the recent standing 8 count.
Tell me the last one.
When the last time you seen a standing 8 count? Let's be honest about it.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just say this. I didn't have a problem with the stoppage.
But that don't mean that.
I didn't have a problem with the stoppage because his head was snapped. His head, the 3 shots landed where his head completely snapped back. I ain't have a problem.
I saw it. So that's definitely the reason for standing 8. But
standing 8?
It's on the. Hey, it's on the.
Sean, Coach, I need one of you 2 coaches. Y'all in the game. When the last time you seen a standing 8?
That don't mean. First off, there's no one governing body over boxing. Okay, so we're not going to act like all of them got together for this one issue and say, "Yo, we're not going to have standing 8 counts no more."
Right. No, you right, Coach. But can you tell us the last standing 8 count that you've seen?
What y'all are saying though? Y'all are saying, "Oh, it's over. They stopped." That the standing 8 is for the referee.
You're right.
Look at the fighter and see if he's okay to continue.
I agree, sir. And I don't want
now can we
take that from him?
Now, can we be honest? When AK asks when the last time you seen a standing 8 count, I know why he asked that question. Can anybody answer that question? Like, let's be honest about it. Because you know why we don't see it no more. We know why we don't see it no more. AK, can I ask you a question? Last time you seen a standing 8 count, who did it benefit? Who did it benefit?
Man.
You tell us, because I don't know. You and AK might not be on the same wavelength.
You said what? What'd you say, Coach Sean?
Y'all might not be on the same wavelength because AK don't even know.
How you know I don't know? How you know I don't know? But go ahead. Answer the question.
Ask the question. You ain't answer.
No. Because we having a conversation about it. That's what it is. The issue with the standing 8 count is the last time we seen the standing 8 count. Who did it benefit? Because it wasn't fair.
What are you talking about?
The last time we seen the standing 8 count, we know what that is. It's for it benefits the person that was issued against every single time. That's every time we've seen the standing 8 count. I could be giving you talking about Tyson Fury? I could be giving you the bit. You said what? Say that again.
Tyson Fury did not get a standing 8.
I'm trying to figure out who he's talking about.
I'm asking y'all a serious question because when AK said when the last time y'all seen the standing 8 count, the reason he's asking you that is because the standing 8 count, it only benefits one party. There's only one party in this that it benefits. We talk about a lot of sports. Me and AK go back and forth about a lot of sports. I've always been fair and always talked about fairness in the sport of whatever it is that we are talking about. When is the standing 8 count? The last time y'all seen it, was it fair for the person that it was issued against or it was issued for? Like, let's be real about the conversation. Let's have a serious conversation right now.
Go ahead, Sean.
I don't know
Man,
who the
I'm
last
trying to
person
figure
was.
out.
Who was
I
the
want
last
the man
person?
to tell me the last fight.
Yeah, who was the last person?
I'm sitting listening.
All right.
So we're talking about different things because I'm saying what the standing 8 count is for, and I'm also saying that we're not going to act like all these commissioners have gotten together for this one issue and said we're not going to do it. The opinion of why it's not being done is one thing, but the fact remains that the standing 8 count is still legit. It's still the option of the
Sir. Let me just be honest. The reason why I said what I said because I got the documentation in front of my face right now. Again, yes, it's a valid rule that's still around, but it has not been a standing 8 count used in a championship bout in years.
It's been about 6 years, right? If
longer than that. It's longer than that. It's over a decade.
Okay, I'm just being real about it.
And
so why are we calling for one tonight? Something ain't been used.
Huh?
If something ain't been used in a boxing match in 10 years, why are we looking for one tonight? Is what I want to know.
I'm gonna tell you why, AK.
Talk to me.
Ain't no need, Ron. Don't worry. Let it go. Let it go.
Don't do me like that. Don't, Sean. Don't you do me like that.
I'm not gonna let it go because look, check this out.
Don't do me like that, Sean.
But
check
we
this
talking
out.
about different things.
Check this out.
Bring me back then.
Okay. Okay. So which is worse? Getting knocked down, in which they count, or your punches being thrown at you and you're withstanding it, and they just step in and stop it. Somebody clearly got knocked down on the ground. I mean, by a punch, and it's out. Let's look at Tyson Fury. Okay,
but
listen.
That's not
let me finish first. Okay, so what I'm asking you is to measure in your mind. Okay, if somebody gets knocked down and they're hurt, getting knocked down, which one is worse? That one or somebody standing up and you're throwing punches and some other punches don't even land and you just step in and stop the fight?
Hey, Coach Ron, can we be real about that? Because I get what you're asking, but there's two things that we're talking about. You're talking about a mandatory 8 count. That happens when somebody gets knocked down. That's a mandatory 8 count. Like we understand that. Once you get knocked down, the mandatory 8 count comes in. A standing 8 count, you don't have to be knocked down for a standing 8 count. So we talking about two different things.
You
off
which
the
is
break.
worse. I asked you which is worse. Yeah, getting knocked down or standing up. Which is worse?
That's clearly circumstantial though, bro. We can't really like what are we really having the conversation about at that point? Like we can't go into that without the whole story about that. You feel me?
I know what he's saying. What he's saying is we seen this, like for example, last week we had a very bad stoppage. Where a fighter was still fighting back and the referee stepped in and just waved the fight off. So he's saying which situation do you really want? Just to give somebody an opportunity to see if they that hurt or not, or do you just want the ref to come in and wave it off? Which one is worse? That's the question he's asking.
Well, I'm gonna be real, AK. I mean, and y'all not gonna like my answer. We've seen fights in Africa, we've seen fights in Sri Lanka, we've seen fights in all these other places where a ref didn't step in and somebody was injured so badly, we didn't know that they was badly injured until they showed those signs, and then they died later that night. There was literally a fight in Africa where somebody knocked someone down, and in the middle of the count, he started randomly punching the ropes, and he died from brain damage like later on that day. So it's like I get what you asking, But at the same time, the referee's job is you got to protect both fighters at the end of the day. You got to protect them. I get the mandatory 8 count. If you go down, I understand. I have no issues with that. And I really do understand your question. But at the same time, why are we faulting a ref for trying to save somebody's life when the past 3 years we've had a couple of deaths in these boxing rings that they like, what do we do at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So Zeus. So someone gets knocked down by a punch. You think that it's better okay for them to let them get up and fight than somebody that's being swung on and punches are missing and they ain't even go down. So it's safer for a person that's been knocked down by a punch, a clear punch, to let him get up and continue.
Well, Coach Ron, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna answer your question, Coach Ron. Coach Ron, I'm gonna answer your question. If you're the referee in there, I have to trust your judgment. If you're watching 2 fighters go at it, and you see, if me and AK, hold on, AK, let me finish this. AK, let me finish this. If Coach Ron, if you see me and Coach Sean going at it, and Coach Sean is giving me the business, I'm looking like, to you, I'm looking like I can't dodge a punch. I look like I'm getting hit by everything. I look like I'm getting damaged. And you stop the fight, and 1 million people tweet you, comment you, and tell you that you should have never stopped the fight because I still had a chance in that fight. How do you feel about that? Because it's to the jurisdiction of the referee.
Zeus, okay, yeah, you didn't answer my question.
I asked you a question because
I asked you a question
for that question. It's
why
like
can't you answer my question? Okay, my question is, to me, it makes common sense. Okay, a person gets hit with a clean shot and they go down and hit the ground. Okay, they get hit with a shot and they go down. So you think it's safer to say, hey, you see this guy get hit with a shot and he got clocked, but you're gonna give him a chance to get up and continue. Whereas you got a person that's standing and not one shot, knocked him down. So, but you're gonna stop that fight more than you're gonna stop the fight where somebody get knocked down.
No.
No. Hold on. Zeus. 1 second. What he describing is what happened. Okay,
right. I get it.
Tonight a fight got stopped where the fighter never hit the ground. He never got dropped. So that's what he's saying. He's saying in that circumstance, I
get it.
Okay.
My whole thing is when you create these fight cards and you say, hey, ref, I give you the full jurisdiction to where you kind of decide what's going on in there. We leaving it up to that ref to say, hey, look, bro, based on what you see, if you want to stop all of this, what can we do? We paid the ref to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of the
situations. What you said? They did what? They paid the ref to. What you say?
No. Listen, because I just gave you a perfect scenario.
Okay, but that's
Coach Ron. Coach Ron, I'm answering your question. I just gave you a perfect scenario. The perfect scenario was if me and Coach Sean are in a ring boxing, and you the ref, or if Coach Pop, or if AK is the ref, right? And you see that Coach Sean is giving me the business. I can't block. I can't stop it. It's nothing I can do. You feel like I'm getting my ass worked, and you stop the fight. But 1 million people watching the fight say that I still had a chance in this fight to make a case to show y'all that I could win, that I could clearly defend myself, whatever the case may be. Isn't it not up to y'all to make that decision to say, oh, shit, in my eyes, face to face, I see Sean whooping this boy ass. I got to stop this fight because it could go left at any given time. This man, Coach Zeus, could die at any given time, blah, 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 blah. That was my answer to the question. It's up to the jurisdiction of the ref.
We got to get out of here.
The ref for what he saw.
Okay. I got one last thing. Okay, one last thing. And you said something about paid. Okay, they paid the ref to do this. Okay, this is what happens.
What just happened?
I think he might have had bad connection.
All
but
right,
you understand what I'm saying, right, Apostle?
We gotta get out of here. Y'all. I understand what you're trying to say. Oh, here go Coach.
Yeah. Okay, we have replay, and we can see that the individual wasn't touched at all. So now you really think the ref was paid, and that's not good for boxing.
Ron,
That's
all
not
I'm
good for
saying
boxing
is,
at all.
Ron, all I'm saying, and I
No,
gave
I'm
an
just telling you the
example.
truth.
All I'm saying, Ron, is it was up to the jurisdiction of the ref. The ref made a decision that we don't agree with, but that ref was paid to be in there to make the final decision. That's what I'm saying.
All right, y'all. This has been the post fight. 1 second. This has been the post fight of Devin Haney of Lomachenco. Also, we talked about Katie Taylor. We also talked about the Lakers being down 3-0. Coach Sean, Coach Ron, we will be back at it. I say probably around Wednesday. But listen. I got homework assignment for Coach Ron and Coach Sean. I need y'all to talk to the fighters that y'all connected to and tell me what they thought the next time you talk to them. I know you're going to talk to Shakur, and I know you're going to talk to Keyshawn. Tell me what they thought about the night.
Hey, I think you're gonna find it on social media. We ain't gotta tell you nothing. They're gonna say they the
Keyshawn was
type of
just
guys. They're
live.
gonna
I seen it
speak their
pop
piece.
up.
Both of them will speak their piece. I'm telling you.
Shakur
right,
already
y'all.
said.
Listen. If you dare, because I'm gonna listen to you, Coach Ron. I'm not going in there, but if y'all dare, going into the clubhouse room, it is full and it is jumping. But I'm out of here, y'all. This is Let's Talk Sports. Y'all catch y'all
Y'all
the
be
next
safe.
one.
Y'all be safe.
All right,
Bet.
salute.
All right, baby.